technology screens. I decided instead of doing the demonstration, why is my lights flickering like this? Instead of doing the demonstration inside with doing a low lumen test inside, we're going to do the distance throw. That's required. By doing the low lumen test inside, I thought it would be a lot more harder to just do the demonstration outside. So we're going to do both. We're doing the low lumen and we're doing the final outside demonstration on our new advanced ambient light rejection Black Inferno Nova 17. Let me just turn it on my lights here really quick. So we have the screen out back already set up. These are one of the many tests our screens have to go through in order to earn their labels, as we explained to the other gentleman who felt that his demonstration outside was a miracle. As we said, our screens have to go through this regardless. This is what they have to go through in order to earn their labels. These lights ain't popping on, okay? There we go. Well, we can't call him a gentleman, but... So here we are. Nice time out again. This is how we have to do our demonstrations. This chair should have been inside before I started it. I got trash day today. Alright, so there's my projector right here. On record, I'm going to do a pre-recorded version of this also. Sony SVGA 1000 lumen projector. And here's my status and how far back I sit on the screen. 13 feet back. And there's the product right there. See, it's nothing new. Black Novas, gunmetals, any screen that we develop and make have to go through these demonstrations, these tests. This is the final test that all our screen paints have to go through in order to earn their labels. So this is an everyday thing for our product. Something that some people may consider to be a big achievement to them is a usual everyday thing for us. As you can see, my awning's not up, so I took that down. That's hanging over here. So we got all this light at 13 feet back. I told you the screen was going past it with no problem. I'm gonna make sure the kids aren't in the pool over there because I don't want to make it seem like I'm doing something stupid. So I try to pick my time when I come out here. See, this is how you do an angle gain. See, I'm walking across the screen. You're supposed to be to see that. See, when I turn to the side right here, see how that image pulls up? Oop, I almost dropped my camera on my phone. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's how it's supposed to be displayed. Now let me see if we can find the remote control to this. I might change it right now. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. I don't think I might change it around my deck. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Starfield screensaver. There we are, right on point. There you go. Anytime you test the screen outside, Jamie, you got to display that contrast level. You have to be to display it. Only black screens and dark technology have that capability. No gray screen can do this at all, period. They don't have that capability. Not even my mix can do this. The screen would wash out here, no time at all. my mix would wash out here in no time at all. That's why black technology is superior. Dark technology is superior. Now we're going to do a pre-record of this just in case if this one comes up a little choppy. I need that for my investors. They're always interested in what we're always working on. See that? And the projector behind me I think has 100:1 contrast. Let's get down here on one knee so we can pick up and see the angle from top to bottom. Let's take a look around and see how much light we got out here today. How bright it is. See, when you did the demonstration on 1,000 lumen, your projector was sitting right up on top of the screen. That's the difference between when I do 1,000 lumens outside. Your projector was sitting about that close. The customer's projector was sitting that close to the screen. My projectors, when they have to do the demonstration, have to sit back 13 feet. You know why? Because this projector pushing off 1,000 lumens is no longer pushing off 1,000 lumens. From the minute it pushes out from here, it automatically starts to drop. Imagine the lumen count starting to drop off, drop off, drop off, drop off, drop off. The farther it has to go, the farther it has to travel to the screen, the faster the lumen count starts to drop. So it's way less than 1,000 by the time it makes contact with the screen. Where your demonstration, your projector was sitting way too close, which means the distance strobe is even shorter. Tron Legacy. See how the screen remains black from corner to corner? See how there's no tan, washed out edges in the screen at all? Not impressive at 1,000 lumens because your projector was sitting way too close to the screen. Now if you had pulled that thing back a good 13 feet, did that demonstration, and you're able to pull off your contrast levels like so, that would be impressive. Well, people, as we all know, the technology we have here, the Inferno, or Black Inferno, has passed. It has earned its label, just like the rest of them. See that? Perfect angle gain. That's why we call it powered by God's technology. Now this can pull up at 1,000 lumens outside at 13 feet. What do you think it'll do inside the house? That's a cakewalk. You don't have all this to deal with. I'm gonna have to call you back. It's got to be my gamer friends. Some, are you getting online to game tonight? I'll be online. We got to do two versions of this. We got to do the. We need to do a pre-recorded too. TCL 4K demonstrations. Do 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 do. Now, see, we have this at. Let me do something real quick. I'm gonna show you something real fast before we go through this real quick. Starfield screensaver. Let me show you something, people. That Starfield. We're gonna add a little more power. Now we already know it's pulling up with no problem. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful pull up. Able to pull the Starfield demonstration, which is one of the things that has to pass. I'm gonna do a little swap out real quick. It already passed this test already, so it's done. It's already passed. It's earned this label. We're going to do a swap off for 43. And then we're going to throw a mix up there and see if the mix can take that Black Nova on outside at 4,300 lumens. Signal's better in here, that's why. Let me go grab myself a cord. I need a power cord. Bigger than the one I got using out there. We're done fast already. Now we're going to plug up a Chrissy 4,300 lumen projector. Woo, man. My allergies. Look at this mess out here. Got a few more coming. Woo. Man. Up my nose, literally. So it felt like a little gnat went right up my nose. Ugh. 43. Usually most people are going to be outside using these setups. They're not going to be using 1,000 lumen projectors. They're going to be using 43s and 3,000 lumen projectors. That's what they're going to be setting up for. Most people we deal with anyway are people who have high-end setups. They're going to be using some powerful projectors. That's what they usually always do. But I tell them we do these tests on 1,000 lumens, so don't overthink it too much. There we go. Now I can see my whole interface now because that other projector only does 4.3 and you can't see jack on that one. Phew, man. Yeah, that got up there real good. There we go. Let's go with that Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Where are you pulling up, lady? Not Starfield. Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is actually running pretty good. Already started with the mosquitoes. Already running pretty good. Consider the fact that we're outside right now and this should be choppy as on the what. There's our Starfield demonstration right there. As you can see, 4,300 lumen projector. Watch this. is our mix. Right there, that's my product. Here's Jamie's product. Now, do you think you're going to pull up a star fill, or am I going to pull a star flume up with my mix? Well, let's see what happens. We'll take my mix first. We'll be the gentleman. We'll go first. That's our screen paint, our mix, Jamie's mix. Jamie's personal mix. Now that's at 4,300 lumens, and that's not picking up anything at all. Gotta go blow my nose a bit. Gotta go blow my nose a bit. Didn't want to do that on camera. So this is to tell you that no gray screen is ever going to have the ability to push an image outside. Not our product, not his product, not going to happen. Doesn't have the capability to do so. The only technology that can push an image outside and show a contrast level is dark technology. Red screen. See? Can't even see red.
At Fresh Direct, you get quality and taste you can't find anywhere else. Fresh Direct, the freshest groceries delivered.
Now mind you, we don't just have his product up there, we got ours too. We got our mix up there. This is why you don't use gray screens outside. They don't pick up. They pick up bad inside the house. Outside, they're even 10 times worse. White screens are even 10 times worse than the gray screens. That's why your colors don't pick up correctly. Batman, Tumblr scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
Shit, nice and close. See? At 4,300 lumens, it doesn't pick up. Not his mix or my mix is going to pick up. Batman, Bane fight scene. And the reason why is because gray screens do not pick up outside, and neither do white screens.
Another serious as yours. I should. Let's not stand on ceremony here.
So I thought since the
Mr. Wayne.
Black Inferno has already passed all its tests, just for fun, we're showing you exactly why you don't use gray screens or white screens outside.
Victory has defeated you.
So that cut washed out contrast level. Bane scenes. That image is supposed to be black all the way around. It's not supposed to be washed out. Batman, Bane scenes.
Not as serious.
That's not supposed to look like that. Look at that. At 4,300 lumens at full 1080p, can't bring that image up. 1,000 lumens is pretty much useless.
Why someone would shoot a man before throwing him out of a plane. It doesn't matter who we are.
So this is what I explained. Doesn't make a difference. You have 1,000 lumens, 4,300 lumen projector. Chrissy can't pull a contrast level on a gray screen. 1,000 lumens is useless. That's 4,300. It's not picking up at all, period.
What matters is our plan. No one cared who I was till I...
You remember when I showed you the video? I told you the black bars. All this is supposed to be black. The background. You're supposed to see the seats, the lights. You're supposed to see his face. You couldn't see any of that because it got washed out. It can't pick up. And our mix will do the exact same thing. See the military personnel sitting right there? You couldn't even see them. That's why you don't use gray and white screens outside. They don't pick up. All right, we're done here. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.